Kangertech has a beautiful addition to their lineup. It's called the SUBOX Mini. But does she vape well? Well, join me for a vape and find out. Stay tuned. Hey everybody, and welcome back to this edition of the Vapor Chronicles. Brand new products today on the Vapor Chronicles. We have the SUBOX Mini from Kangertech. This is a kit. It's a beginner's kit. It comes with a lot of power, a lot of flexibility, and a lot of different options, okay? Now, if you're interested in picking this up, I'm going to put a link below. You can go to www.wetvapes.com. They should have it in stock very, very shortly, so keep your eyes peeled and it'll show up. The prices that I've seen around the internet, just to give you an idea, have been around $55 to $70 in that range. And that comes with the mod, the tank, the drip tip, extra coils, RBA section. It's a package deal. The only thing you're going to need to do is step out and buy yourself some high amp batteries, okay? 18650 high drain, high amp batteries. I recommend the Samsung 25Rs. You can pick them up at Lightning Vapes, but you know there's lots of different options. I think Wet Vapes also has some EFS batteries that are really good, the purples. Lots of choices, lots of options for batteries, so pick some up. You're going to need them. You can also pick yourself up a charger if you need it. I recommend the Luck V4. That's the one I use. 2 amp charging channels. They say they drain the batteries faster, but I personally find that they charge the batteries fast, and that's what I like. And my batteries still perform excellent, so what can I say? So the SUBOX. Well, let me just tell you this. I've had my eye on this for about a week or two, and it's gorgeous. The fit and finish, you know, it's an entry-level product, and the fit and finish is fair. There's some issues with a little spacing on the battery door. I'm very concerned about the ceramic coating that's on the tank. I found that it scratches extremely easily. I'm also concerned that there is ceramic in the tank itself, and I don't know how harmful that is. I don't even know if it's going to come off. You know, I don't know. But I know that I see white inside the tank, and that always concerns me. It might be nothing, but I just wanted to give you a heads up about that. With that said, for the price, there's never been a better valued product that I've ever vaped on in my vaping career. It feels awesome in the hands. It's small, compact. It hits like a brick shithouse. Brand new revised coil heads from Kanger. They're vertical coils now. They also have a 1.5 ohm for you mouth to lung hitters. They revised the airflow control on this thing with 2 different sides for airflow that have tiny little openings. I'll switch it right now. So if you like to mouth to lung, this little tiny opening that's on the side of here, it's going to be awesome for you. If you like to lung hit, spin it all the way to the other side, open it all the way up. And you get tons of flavor, tons of vapor production. Now I have this set to 35 watts, and the 35 watts is good. Flavor's good, it hits really well, but the original coils from Kanger, they used to dry hit at like 28 to 30 watts if you didn't do that little needle trick, you know, when you poke the needle through the cotton to loosen it up a little bit. But at 50 watts with the stock OCC 0.5 ohm coil, you could take a huge draw and it just performs again and again and again. Woo! It's been a day, let me tell you. I got a new camera set up with a new microphone set up, and I recorded my entire video and I played it back, and it sounded and looked like shit, okay? I work with what I work with and it works well. So I've already wasted 3 hours editing and doing everything. It was just unacceptable, and I didn't want to release a product. It was actually a really detailed first look. This is going to be just me vaping, me doing an overview and talking about, you know, what I like about it. I've already seen that Mike Vapes released his up close to you. If you want to see an unboxing, check out Mike's video. I think Vape and Fagan dropped a two minute quick first look last night on the RBA and also on the tank. or on the device itself. So you're going to get detailed looks. I'm going to break down the tank, the RBA section in a separate video and do a full review once I get a chance to really vape on it. This is going to be just how does it vape? How does it feel in my hand? What do I think of it? Is it worth maybe looking into pre-ordering? That's what I'm going to give you right here tonight. All right? So, the battery compartment. You know, the battery compartment is nice and tight, comes off really, really easily, super, super sexy, and it clicks right on. A little bit of a spacing issue on the metal itself here. I feel there's a little lip there. It does slide down, but I think that's so that you can pull it to open it and then you push it back up again. But other than that, I mean, there's no rattle. It's on there enough that it doesn't look out of sorts or anything like that, but just a little bit on that side, I can see a spacing. Now maybe that's because it's the white version and you can see the seam more, because on the black version, you know, it's not as recognizable. All right, but battery door opens, comes off pretty easy, and no rattle or anything like that. I like the fact that you can see the color of your battery through the little K on the side. Screen is easy to see, nice and visible, easy to adjust. It adjusts actually in 0.1 watt increments, but when you hold it down, it'll start going from 0.1 to 1 and then pick up speed a little bit as you go along. You can flip the screen orientation on your own. It has a ton of protection, reverse polarity, overheat, low resistance, no atomizer attached. There's a whole list of different features that this thing has. I'll put that up on the screen right now. So for the price, it's a really, really nice kit. Okay, they say you can charge when you vape. I don't do that personally. I use a battery charger, but if you only want to get one battery and plug it into the micro USB, you can do that. Battery swapping is super, super easy, and I'm loving the white finish and the black finish. I can't even pick which one I prefer. I just think they're both, you know, the red accents on the buttons, the black accents on the buttons on the white one. The delrin drip tip just is really, really nice. I have the RBA section, the new revised RBA section here, and I have the new vertical coil 0.5 ohm in here, and they both are vaping really, really good. I have the RBA set. Let me raise it up to 50 watts. All right, so the RBA is at 50 watts. Airflow is all the way open. Great flavor, great vapor, no dry hits. Okay, that I couldn't say that with the old one. I drilled out the channels in my other one. I drilled a hole in it. This one now, it's fixed, finally. Loving the RBA, but the coils, they are so, so good. I can't wait till these come in nickel. You can take those long 50-watt sustained draws, and the flavor replication is just great. It really is nice. I did have some issues with the top. I want to share with you. A friend of mine tried to put a drip tip on here when I was showing it off earlier today, and when he went to put it on, he nicked the top of the tank, and I guess this is that ceramic coating or whatnot. But take a look at this. I don't know if you can see it, but there's some scratches on there. So I'm a little concerned that the finish on this is going to be it'll be scratched easily. I recommend for the mod itself, be careful. I don't know how durable it is. Like I said, this is just a first look. I think that they're going to have some issues though with the finish. But it's cheap. I'm not a finish guy. I don't care. My SX Mini M class is all scratched up. I even plasti dipped it to fix it. All my mods, I use them. I vape. I don't really care. It's not a vape fashion show for me. But I know some people love a nice clean mod, Mike Vapes. You know, everyone's got a different preference for what they like. Some people like color coordination. Some people don't really care. Some people like to wear, you know, color coordinated outfits. Doesn't matter to me. So, you know, to each their own. For me personally, if it gets a little nicked up, I don't really care. I mean, it is pretty day one, but ultimately this is really just something to give me satisfaction and not smoke cigarettes. So that's where I'm at. So So for that purpose, it's really, really succeeding. And for the price, I've never vaped anything better, even though it's not perfect. But when has there ever been a device that was released that was perfect, that didn't have any little issue? You know, if it has a built-in LiPo battery, people want a removable battery. If it, you know, this could have a spring-loaded 510, it doesn't. Do I have any issue? No, because I'm never going to put another tank on this besides the one that comes with it. So for me, that limited usability of not having a spring-loaded 510, I don't even care. Some people are going to care a lot. So my job is to inform and educate you, for you to make a decision based upon your preferences and what you like. I can only share what I care about and what I like, and that's what I'm doing. So with the draw tightened up to the smallest setting, you can mouth the lung the shit out of this thing. It has such a nice tight draw. It's the best sub-ohm tank that I've had that you can take a nice tight draw on. Pair that with the new 1.5 ohm resistance coil, and I think you're going to be in for a real treat. When I do the review on the updated Subtank Mini, I'll make sure I look at the 1.5 ohm and the 0.5 and the RBA all in one review. Detailed dive down, everything in between. But for now, what can I say? 50 watts, great price, small, tiny form factor. And when I tell you it's small, here's an iStick 50 watt to give you an idea of how small it is. All right? Much, much smaller. Now, granted, those that are going to say something, internal batteries, non-removable, 4,000 milliamp hour, or maybe even higher than that. This is not that. This has a removable battery, so I get it, okay? But this is 50 watts, this is 50 watts. This was around 50 bucks when I got it, and this is a little bit more than 50 bucks, but it comes with a tank also and an RBA section. But I mean, they're both really nice looking. These have had some charging issues. Having a separate 18650 might be a good idea. This looks the part, feels the part, and is the part for many, many, many of us out there that are looking for satisfaction from vaping. 50 watts on the RBA once again. It is really, really good, and I'm enjoying the hell out of it. Feels good in your pocket, feels good in your hand. It doesn't have a locking function, so you're going to have to shut it down when you're not using it. 5 clicks. 5 clicks to turn it back on. I wish they had a lock. You know, if there is a lock somewhere in there and I didn't see it in the manual, please let me know in the comment section below. Frog in my throat. I just got done work, so, you know, I do more than just vape reviews, by the way. This is a hobby of mine. I'm actually a full-time employed person. I have a family, so, but I love to vape. Vaping saved my life. I'm no longer smoking. I can now run long distances. I breathe better, I feel better, and everything has improved in my life since I started vaping, and that's why I'm here to share my enthusiasm and my love for vaping with all of you. So if you like that, and if you like product first looks, then why don't you subscribe to my channel? Click the little tag that says, "Hello, I'm TVC" below, right on your screen. I think it's right down there, or there, whatever. Click it.